Hey y'all. So we haven't talked in a while. I've been not on here. I've just been trying to respond to all of the comments. Thank you guys so much for liking and commenting and subscribing on my last video. It has been a joy speaking to each and every one of you, but I have something new I need to talk about because it's crazy. So it's for everyone. I'm not going to say just for women, but there's something that's been bothering me. Okay, so there needs to be a difference. Y'all know I always talk with my fingers, but it needs to be a difference between a single woman and a single mom, because some don't know the difference. So let's give an example of myself. So me and my ex-husband, we have one kid, no kids anywhere else with anyone else. We co-parent. So I travel. I work in dentistry. I travel to 7 different locations. So I'm only off on the weekend. Sometimes I take off, but I rarely take off. He's off on Thursday and Fridays. So most of the time, my daughter, when she has a dentist appointment or doctor's appointment, we always schedule her appointments on his days off because he can go to those appointments with her. And then if they need to, they can always FaceTime me if they need additional information. With that being said, she goes with him on Wednesdays after school, and she comes back home with me on Saturdays, sometimes Fridays, whatever she feels like doing. But when she goes to the doctor, whatever the bill is, he pays half, I pay half. She's on a wrestling team, beta team, honor student. She's on the Magna program. She's really active. She also runs track. So a lot of her activities, what I can't make, he makes. Sometimes we go to them together to support her, but she always have some support. Anyway, if she needs anything, he helps. He's active in her life. And it's things that he can always do better. It's things that I can always do better. But I allow him to be the father that he is. Sometimes I say he's the fun house and I'm the more disciplinary house. That's because, she has her PlayStation 5 over there. She gets to do more of the things that she wants to do that is not as educational. But when she's with me, if she's on her phone too long, I'm like, hey, and I'm sorry, my phone is rocking a lot. Let me try to change that. But I'm like, hey, you need to put that down for a little while and read a book or something. Of course, over there, she has all her fun time, and that's okay. I allow him to be the kind of dad that he is, because some fathers, even some moms, are not active in their child's life. So I don't get on him and say, you need to do this and you need to do that. No, I allow him to be the kind of dad that he is, and she appreciates him for that, and I appreciate him for that. So I let him do him. Whatever he does at his house is his house. Of course, he knows what I approve of and what I don't approve of. And 9 times out of 10, if it's something that she wants that he doesn't think I'm okay with, he'll call me and we'll have a conversation first. And we come to an agreement as parents. Has there been mistakes on both ends? Absolutely. Some things, like she's like, Mommy, I want to get my hair colored. And I'm like, okay. But even in that situation, I'll call him and say, hey, she wants to do this or whatever, how you feel about it. We come to an agreement. What I'm saying is he's active in her life. Therefore, that doesn't make me a single mom. That makes me a single woman, because I'm not dating. And he also has his own relationship, and she has her daughter that's around the same age as my daughter. I don't need to pull up and say, oh, she can't come over there until I meet your girlfriend. For what? If you were comfortable enough of laying down with this man and making a child, why aren't you comfortable enough of being okay with him making decisions about who he has his or you guys' child around? When another woman just wants to meet who the ex is dating, that's control. That's trying to say, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that. That's that man's house. Like, you can't control what he got going on over there. And then say, oh, my child can't come over there because this and that, and I'm not comfortable with this. You hurting your child because you hurt or you're jealous. Like, let that shit go. Let that man spend time with his child, especially if he wants to spend time with his child. Let that man spend time with his child. Stop trying to control every aspect of everything, because you guys are not together anymore and you don't like who he dating. That ain't in your control. It didn't work out. Let that man be a daddy, okay? Let him be a father. Let him do it. If he want to take his daughter and his new girlfriend daughter somewhere, let it go. Get your time in. That's your time to yourself, to where you don't have to worry about parenting for that moment. Let that man be a father. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep on that. But as a single woman, you know, I can date if I want to date, but I don't bring anyone around my child. But that makes me a single woman, not a single mom. A single mom is someone who ain't got no help. She doing everything. She got to take off work because she got to take a kid, or kids to the doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, whatever it is. She got to get off work early, try to show up for her kids. Sometimes she can't even show up because she got to work, because she's the only one paying the bills and she can't afford to leave the job and go and do anything else. And she's upset and it hurts her because she can't be there for her child. And even she got to run behind the man for child support. And even if he on child support, she still ain't getting the payments. So she's still having to do what she has to do for her kid to make sure her kid is okay. Stress, ain't got no help. Even though family members are around to help, it ain't no daddy time or no mommy time, because she's always having to get off work, go home, cook, clean, help the kid with the homework, make sure the bills are paid. Like that's a single mom. Stop taking away from what a single mom has to do. If you got help, baby, you ain't a single mama. Know the difference between the two, okay? Because y'all getting confused, and that's stressing me out. Yeah, excuse me. If that man is active and that child out, baby, you single. You're not a single mama. So, know the difference. Appreciate what you have and stop trying to control everything. Allow the experience, even moms. Like, you got some single dads out here. And you got people trying to control the aspect of what a single dad is. Like, you really have some moms out here that don't give a fuck about their child. And the dad has taken over and don't have no help from the mama. That's a single dad. A single man, okay, is someone that a woman still, they co-parent or whatever. But I could never understand how a woman can carry a child for 9 months and not want to be a mom. Like, that upsets me. But that's a whole different story. But I just had to come in here, drop something on this topic, because there's too many women walking around wanting someone to feel sorry for them. For what? And you got the help. You're not a single mama. You just want to be a controlling I ain't gonna say it. And you want to control so much to the point you're making yourself a single mom, because you want to control too much. You won't even let that child go over there and spend time with their dad, because you want to control what he do at his house. Girl, find you something to do. Find you something to do. Stop. Just stop. And please, don't think my page is about bashing women. I love women. But some of us is fucked up. And I just got to call it like I said. Ain't shit should be sugar-coated but candy, bitch. Okay? So, let's evaluate ourselves and realize when you're doing stuff like that, you're hurting your kid just because you're hurt. And nowadays, you got some niggas around here just dropping sperm off. So be grateful when somebody actually want to see their child or their seed grow. Because the way this world is now, you need all the help you can get. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm greedy. You just got to make it so hard for somebody who's actually trying to be active in their child's life. That's not fair. That's not fair to your kid. Bitch, it ain't fair to you. Because you could be out here living your best life on your co-parenting nights. But you pulling up at his house wondering who over there. I told you not to have that bitch around my kid. Girl, shut the fuck up. Because when you start dating, he gonna act stupid like that about who you got around. Now, you do got some men that don't want nobody else around their kid. But again, that's because they hurt. So they hurting their kid. But we gotta do better. Well, y'all gotta do better, because I don't do no shit like that. Never in my life will I be so angry that I keep my child from seeing her dad. Especially when he wants to see her and he's not doing anything to put her in harm's way and only want the best for her. You bitter bitches need to stop. Don't be bitter, bitch. Don't be bitter. Okay? I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Well, it ain't the weekend yet. It's Friday. But if you got your business, the weekend ain't for you to relax. The weekend is for you to get your grind on. But thanks again to all my subscribers. Yeah, I'm eating the apple pie at 11 o'clock. Well, it's 10:57, but I work out so I can do big back things. Okay? Anyway, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. That's all I gotta say. Like and comment. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Ain't no female that can come on here and give me an excuse as to why she don't allow her child to go with their dad if he ain't abusing her, abusing them, or putting them in harm's way. Everything else fall on you. So I don't want to hear that shit. You can type until your goddamn fingers fall off. Okay, well, I might read it. If it's valid, I'll give you my honest response. But I just don't see it. Fellas, too. Stop trying to control who that lady damn date and saying you ain't gonna take care of your kids because she fucking with another nigga. That ain't his kid. Yeah, they can come in and help, but that ain't his kid. That's still your damn kid. Stop being so fucking jealous. That bitch, you got a nigga in that house, let that nigga take care of him. That ain't his kid. Girl, the fuck up. Y'all be, I don't know what the fuck it is. I mean, mad cow, something, whatever the fuck y'all eating, but digest that shit. Get it out your system. Get out y'all feelings. Like, I'm so glad I'm not an emotional being towards certain things. Some shit, it just makes sense itself. Anyway, I'm finna go. Moral of the story is, bitch, don't be bitter.